the rocks on the Speedway at Willamette. There's been Charlie Culpepper got a rock through his oil pan.
Right.
Somebody, my memory is so wonderful, I don't remember who, but somebody took a rock to the face.
Yes.
Daryl Blanchard took one. Was that him that took it to the face?
Took it to the helmet.
There's a lot of rock damage that's getting close to being personal. And I don't know. This is my hot pit segment. I'm going to run with it. I think we need to get everybody from the pits or the grandstands, I don't care where, give them all 5-gallon buckets and walk the damn track because somebody's going to get hurt pretty serious if this continues to happen. I mean, look what's already been damaged.
Right.
And I'm not trying to be negative Nancy about this. I'm just saying we need to do something about it.
Well, sure, it's a safety
We're always
concern.
about safety, so let's stay on top of it.
And
do it.
that's the thing too is, you bring up the rocks. There's a photo circulating around on social media right now of a GM caliper bolt embedded in someone's helmet.
Wow. I didn't see that.
Well, that wasn't from Willamette.
That wasn't from Willamette. Yeah, this is from another track back east. It's one of those things, guys. If it's on the track and it's not a tear off or clay, it can hurt.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, I know a lot of us, pit gates open at 1:30 now at Willamette Speedway. Get there early, bring a 5-gallon bucket, go park your stuff, unload, then get your hind ends out on the track, walk it for rocks and debris. Help us help you.
Yeah, maybe we could coordinate something with Jerry on that between watering the track and turning it up or whatever, I don't know. Maybe there's a good time that we could set to do that.
This time of year, too, I know that there's been a lot of resloping of Willamette that's happened this season.
That probably brought a lot of it.
And
the weather didn't help.
The weather doesn't help.
Well, I'm not trying to point the finger to anybody. I'm just saying we got a problem. We need to take care of it.
You're right.
Absolutely.
And we talked about that on the front stretch of the last Trophy Dash presentation when we found the big bolt and we found a part of a hub.
How many pieces of metal did I pick up during that?
Right. And it's
and there's going to be stuff out there. It just needs to be cleaned up.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Let's just find it and move on. But
we'll get it taken care of.
That right there is what the hot pit is all about.
Yeah.
That if we could have that every week, that is the example. Justin Evans has just set the bar for the high octane diecast hot pit.
He sets the bar for about everything he does.
Yeah, you should see some of his workout challenges.
Yeah, no kidding.
I have.
No kidding.
I have.
That's what I want to see on the hot pit every week. I want to see somebody calling with some passion. Let's talk about what it is. Let's say what it is. That's you got something to say. That's what it's there for. Open it up and say it.
Whatever it might be.
I ain't gonna judge you. If you want to come on and say what you want to say and voice your opinion and think something needs to be said or done about something, that is the perfect time to do it.
If you got a problem with
us,
if you got a problem with Corey saying don't drink and drive at the end of every night, if you got an issue with monster trucks, if you've got an issue with
whatever it is,
Skippy waving the flag wrong. I gotta talk about it.
I will say, going back to what we just had on the high octane diecast, the high octane diecast hot pit, I have to agree with Justin. When I saw the schedule come out earlier this year, and I saw monster trucks on Memorial Weekend, it shocked me. It shocked me because historically and traditionally, it's been one of, if not the biggest racing weekend. Back when it was a 2-day deal.
Yep.
Every year.
And teams look forward to it, and a lot of camping and a lot of family activities, and it was just, came out of nowhere. It was like, what? And I noticed we scratched it off the schedule because we weren't doing the show.
Right. Which
was kind of weird, I was like, okay, I guess I'll find something else to do.
Well, and that's the thing. It's been a long time since I haven't been at the track on Memorial Weekend.
Right.
It's always been just that big week, one of the big three.
Yeah.
It was just, I understand where a lot of people are coming from. The track tried something. It didn't work. Everybody knows that.
And like you said, it probably won't happen again.
I would, well, and here's the thing, too. People... And we've heard people say, "Oh, the racetrack." Well, here's the thing, too. The racetrack, and when I say racetrack, I'm talking about ownership and management, was just as mad with what they received as the fans were with what they got to see. And you can't blame them. Here they're led to believe, we're going to bring this, and they don't get that.
I'd be furious. I'd be looking to sue or something. I don't know.
Well, I probably would have handled business right there on the spot. But,
yeah. Well, you got fans there. You got to try to entertain.
Right. You're right, but. I think that was one of those situations.
What a tough spot. Man, I wouldn't want to be in those shoes.
Yeah,
either side of that.
Well, you're right, and I wouldn't have done that on Memorial Weekend. But
That's hindsight.
Things happen. We can sit here and armchair quarterback.
Right. But here's the positive thing. I mean, if you want to see if there's any positive, it worked out great for Sunset and Cottage Grove.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, their fans and their car counts went up, and they got some great racing, and they put on some fantastic. I mean, again, I wasn't there at those tracks. I didn't see everything with my own eyes, but what I saw online was it made me want to be at the track. I'll tell you that, because I saw some really cool racing, and it's just one of those deals. Unfortunately, it happened, and we can bet $1 to a dime it won't happen again.
Absolutely.
But
we're running up on 8 o'clock.
We are running up on 8 o'clock, and this is about time for another break here from the Jetstream Aqua Massage Studio on Northwest Dirt News. If I can get this mouse to work.
I just got a message. It says, trying to be fair to both Heather and Nikki, they both have Labor Day off, and Willamette has all the cars. Jerry was just trying to balance it out.
Well, and
there's a great point. That's a great point.
Sure it is.
Yeah.
Sure it is. And we will now Labor Day.
See, that's something I didn't think
you know
about.
what Labor Day is?
It's going to be big.
Labor Day is going to be huge.
It's going to be huge
for all three.
Oh,
for Willamette.
For Willamette.
Okay.
That's going to be.
Okay.
That'll be a 150 car night.
Well, I hope so.
Is
that
the race last year when they were pitted all the way around turn one?
That was only 130 some cars.
Yeah,
but that was that race, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
And it'll be bigger this year. So.
Yep.
Oh,
we're gonna have some fun with it.
Yeah, I can't wait. The season's gonna get so much better right now with nice weather's here. Not so much a threat of rain. People can count on the weather to come to the track.
Now we can start saying, "Okay, I'm going to the track."
Yeah.
So
that's
what's
let's get her going.
Yep. Let's get into our second break here. Coming up on the 8 o'clock hour, 7:52 from the Jetstream Aqua Massage Studio. I'm Corey, Joel, and Warren. We're going to step out for about 6 minutes on our second break. We'll be right back.
Archer Floor Coverings has been a family-owned and operated business since 2000. Archer Floor Coverings provides free estimates and specializes in multiple types of floors, such as carpet, vinyl, laminate, and hardwood. They have the entire Willamette Valley covered from Albany to Eugene and over to the Oregon coast. Archer Floor Coverings is serious about their work. They do all installations themselves. No subcontractors are ever used. Come see the beautiful showroom at Archer Floor Covering, 3775 Olympic Street, Springfield. From sales to installs, we can do it all. Archer Floor Covering, where your floor becomes our business. Give us a call today for a free estimate, 541-747-2608. Again, that's 541-747-2608. Whether it's new construction or a remodel project, we floor it.
Hey, Corey, you want to tell me what we're doing around all these cows?
We're at Stumbling J Livestock, Joel. Did you know that Stumbling J Livestock has been a family-owned business since 2005 and supplies all cattle needs from 300-pound feeders to 1,300-pound animals ready for butcher?
No, I didn't know that.
Did you know Stumbling J Livestock buys any type of livestock year-round and pays competitive prices?
No, I didn't know that either, Corey.
And I bet you didn't know Stumbling J Livestock buys and sells sheep and goats for pasture and meat.
No, I had no idea.
Joel, you don't know a whole bunch about cattle and livestock, do you?
Well, honestly, Corey, not really.
Well, Stumbling J Livestock provides all types of meat from silage-fed, grain-fed, even grass-fed.
Yeah, really?
Stumbling J sells butcher-ready hogs when available, too, Joel.
I sure love me some bacon. My local butcher, they've got the best bacon.
Those local butchers work directly with Stumbling J Livestock, and Stumbling J can butcher at a USDA plant to sell fresh meat straight off the farm.
Hey, Corey, how do you know so much about Stumbling J and their livestock?
Well, Joel, I read the script.
Man, let's eat. I'm hungry. Oh, man. I just found a cow pie with my new boots.
Yeah, I thought I smelled something. Don't worry. It'll wash off. Stumbling J Livestock Incorporated is located in Shedd, Oregon. You can contact them at 541-409-5650. 541-409-5650. Does your job, the weather, or your health have you feeling down? Jetstream Aqua Massage is your answer to feeling better. Our hands-free massage will leave you feeling rejuvenated, relaxed, and restored. Our machines will relieve muscle tension and soreness, reduce pain, improve sleep and circulation, decrease muscle spasms, and increase your range of motion. If you suffer from diabetes, you'll be amazed at what our machines will do for your circulation and how it treats neuropathy. Stress, anxiety, depression, and everyday aches and pains are no match for Jetstream Aqua Massage. Our beds will do more for you in 20 minutes than a traditional 1-hour massage. And at only $1 per minute, we'll save you time and money. Find us on Facebook, Jetstream Aqua Massage. It's not just a massage, it's an experience. Hi, listeners. Corey Pinfield with Moxie Media Promotions and Jetstream Aqua Massage. I want to introduce you to my good friend and Aflac agent, Bo Nylene.
Hey, thanks, Corey. I wanted to talk to your listeners at Northwest Dirt News really about the 5 key benefits that Aflac provides them. Benefits like Aflac policies are deducted on a pre-tax basis, lowering your taxable income. And when you use your policies, your benefits are tax-free, giving you double savings. When you use your policies, Aflac pays you directly, not the hospital, not your doctor. Aflac pays our policyholders more than any other supplemental carrier in the industry. That's more money in your pocket. Aflac policies are portable. If you switch jobs, you can take it with you, so you're covered when you need it most. Over the lifetime of your policies, Aflac will never raise your premiums.
Bo, you've made some great points. But the selling point for my family was the value we receive for the premium we pay. We couldn't find this value with any other supplemental company.
Right, Corey. For the cost of a cup of coffee a week, you can protect your whole family. Aflac also has policies that cover cancer, short-term disability, and accident, meaning you're covered on and off the job.
So, Bo, you're telling me one of these race drivers out there listening can go out and stick their car on the wall 80 miles an hour and flip it, and they're covered?
Absolutely. Aflac's always there.
For more information about Aflac, contact my Aflac agent, Bo Nylene, at 971-273-8943. That's 971-273-8943. Or you can find his information posted on Moxie Media Promotions Facebook page. Bo knows Aflac. Racers, do you want to improve your racing program? Do you want to know the feeling of victory every Saturday night? One of the premier and most successful driving schools in the United States of America is coming to Willamette Speedway. The Brooks Shaw Driving School is coming to Willamette Speedway June 8th and 9th. Wayne Brooks and Kevin Shaw will instruct you in the classroom and on the racetrack. Car setup and driver technique and everything in between will be addressed for everyone in attendance. Pricing for this 2-day class starts at $1,000 for a driver bringing his own car through the class, $400 for a crew member to come through the class, and no charge for a crew member coming to the track on the second day to help his driver at the track but not attending the classroom portion. Wayne Brooks also offers specialized classroom and race tech one-on-one coaching. The track session incorporates multiple visuals and hands-on exercises at the track to enable students to learn exactly how to improve performance. The track session also includes instructions on how to read a racetrack and how to predict which direction that track will go during the course of a race night. Everyone who attends the school receives a T-shirt, certificate of completion, and a 110-page technical manual. To register for the Brooks Shaw Driving School at Willamette Speedway, call 870-251-2966. A $100 deposit is required at time of registration. For more information, go to www.brookshawdrivingschool.com. Brooks Shaw Driving School, developing champions from coast to coast.
Now back to Northwest Dirt News from the Jetstream Aqua Massage Studio, live on Spreaker Radio.
Time flies when you're having fun, doesn't it?
Oh, boy. We were just talking about that on the break. It's like, man, oh, man.
You know, that's one thing. We put these shows together, and it's like, oh, okay, we're going to get back in the studio, and we're going 3 hours. And the next thing you know, there's an hour left, and you're going, we're already there? What? I mean, what's going on here?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So here's what I want to do.
I love it when we get people involved, like Justin calling in. If we get some other people to call in and
that's the thing
talk about any of it.
Yeah, I mean, you got something to talk about. Let's call in and talk about it. That's what we're here for. We're kind of like the voice for teams and fans and sponsors.
Right. Let's put that number out there, Corey.
It's 503-862-3478. 503-862-3478. You want to give us a call here on Northwest Dirt News? Pick up the phone. Give us a call. We'll talk racing with you. I know our Moxie Media page is going nuts for messages right now. And
yeah, it is.
It's kind of hard to keep up with all that stuff coming in as fast as they're coming in. Hundreds of messages.
Did you get that message sent?
Yeah, I got it.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. That'd be cool if he called in.
Again, 503-862-3478 on the Crocker's Cars call-in line. They are open right now. Want to give us a call? I mean, we'd love to hear from teams and drivers and fans.
Anybody.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So, again, I really, really want to push the Strawberry Cup. It's just
I
for me.
hope we get a big turnout of cars and fans alike.
Well, I think we will. I
yeah.
mean, that's something I'm not really worried about. I
wasn't worried about it. I'm just anticipating it.
Right, well,
it gets us jazzed up that
does.
much more when there's that many more